Hi, this is Remmy Meggs. First off, let me say that I am a writer. Some people call me an author because I have a few published books out. But one thing for sure is that I do write, and I love to write stories. I love to make up stories. I love to tell stories, but it costs money. The second thing I like to do, I like food. Now, I'm unable to cook for myself now, but I do have this fabulous robot chef Alice that I use for my cooking videos. All the recipes are mine. Now, some are similar to the ones you'll find at Food Network and places like that, but the ones I make are all from me. I want to tell you what I really like to do. I like to make videos. But as you can see, I do not have the video editing software of a professional, nor do I have the camera of a professional. I mean, I would love a Canon 70D or a GoPro with all the tripods and stuff like that, cooking videos. The main point I'm trying to get across is that I love doing things for people. I really don't like all the hate and foul language on the internet, and I'm always trying to do something about that. I'm always telling stories about people without mentioning names on how they act and how to improve themselves. So I guess I like to do improvement videos. There's other things that I talk about, mostly life. For instance, mathematics. Yes. Now, most of you probably never had a problem in school. You just did what they told you and you passed. I wasn't that lucky. I was full of logic. They kept telling me that 1 times 0 equals 0. But they couldn't tell me why it was 1 times 0 equals 0. How do you get 0 when you got 1 apple and you multiply it by 0? You still have 1 apple left. How can it be 0? Not one teacher in all my life was able to explain that to me until just recently. And it was very logical. The point is that those are videos about life. And I like to tell them. And I've had my first 16 years of life was filled with swimming, bike riding, mountain climbing, doing things normal kids never got to do. And why? Because we traveled the world. Yes, I never went to a regular school more than 6 weeks at a time, and then we would move to another place for 6 to 8 weeks. And some of those were foreign countries, so I didn't go to school at all. And when I was in America, the schools, well, let me put it this way. I have about 5 years of education total behind me. Yeah, I did graduate from high school, but only because I got sick, and they decided they were going to give me a diploma. That was very nice of them. Now, we didn't travel because we were rich. We were traveling because that was my dad's job. So we weren't rich. We just had opportunities most people didn't. You ever stay in a Hilton hotel? I love them. But anyway, it's not like you saw on Zach and Cody, let me tell you. You do that stuff on there and you wouldn't have a job, you wouldn't have a place to live, your dad wouldn't have a job, and your mom would beat you to death. That, my friends, tells you about me and what I'm doing here on Patreon. I hope you subscribe, like, and share my videos and everything else I put up. This is Remmy Meggs. You have a good life.